This is Jaguar number 9 back with a review of Microsoft Windows 7. The computer I will be using today to review Windows 7 is a Dell Inspiron 1520. She's 2 years old. She's running a Intel Centrino Core Duo and Microsoft Windows XP. It says it's designed for it, but it has 7. It's got 4 gigs of RAM. Each processor is running at 1.5 gigahertz. Some of the features I'm going to show you is on the start bar. You will notice it does look fairly similar to Windows Vista. But if you scroll over something, it will give you a jump list. Most visited, recently closed, or tasks. This goes for all Windows compatible programs. Some of the stuff I will also show you is, let's go ahead and do Arrow Snap. So I'm going to bring this up, and it's going to be this size on the screen, okay? I will take my mouse, and I will drag it from one side of the screen all the way over to this. That will pop up this little glass, and then you unclick, and it becomes half the size of the screen. You pull it off, and it does it again. You can also go to the other side of the screen, and it brings up the glass, and then it's that size. One of the tools I use most on this OS is when you just drag it to the top, glass will show up on the bottom, and then you let go, and it's like that. It's full-sized. Now, also another thing I use a lot is you bring one to this side, and then I'll pull up say I'm doing a school project or for a profession or something like that. Then I can pull this up, I can drag it to that side, glass will come up, and then I have them, and I can compare the two on my information. So let's go ahead and X out of these. Some other features of Windows 7. Let me bring up a couple of windows here, and then I will show you this feature, and it's actually, I like it the best. I think it's really cool. So down here on the keyboard, I'm going to do Control Window Tab, and this is also on Windows Vista, but I just think it's really cool. So, and then you can scroll through your windows. I got my desktop right there. I've got Task Manager, a Windows Live Photo Gallery, Windows Live Movie Maker, and then I'm back to my desktop. And whichever one I decide I want to click on, it will take me there. So I'll click on Desktop, bring me to Desktop. Another thing I use a lot on here is Control Alt Tab, and this brings you to this thing that comes up in the middle of the screen, and it brings you between your windows, and it just gives it to you, and then whichever one you want, you can either hit Enter or Control Alt Tab again, or click on it. So let me close some of these windows here. This is also a jump list that Windows advertised in their demo, but I showed you the one in the start bar. So we'll go ahead and close that window. Another thing that you will notice that is different in Windows 7 is over here. There's no sidebar, but I still have the weather, and the clock, and the pictures, and everything else. Well, these are what's called gadgets in Windows 7. I can move them freely across the screen, but they do have little slots that I can put them in, and they stick in those so that it's like a sidebar, but it's not really. Some other stuff that Windows 7 has is I'll bring up something, Windows Defender, is this new Show Desktop button down at the bottom, if you can see that. That button right there is really hidden into your start bar. If you just go over it, it brings up the glass theme, because it's Arrow glass. Or you can click on it just to show your desktop. So I'm going to go ahead and right click. This one does not really have, jump list because it's Windows Defender. A note. Some of the Windows XP programs don't work as they should in Windows 7 Home Premium, probably because you don't have XP mode. if I had XP mode, it would probably stuff would move a lot smoother when installing and using those programs. So, that was a Windows 7 review, and I want to thank you from Jaguar number 9.